Joe, your Bisaya reader. Welcome back to another video. And for today, I'm going to do my book review for Sharon and Ziegler's novel, which is The Association. So, yeah, without further ado, let's start. The synopsis for this, by the way, is that this is The Association, and this is under the adult category and under the genre thriller. But again, there's a lot of subgenres under thriller, and this one falls directly or specifically to the legal thriller subgenre. And to be honest, I am not that big fan of thrillers. I actually just found myself loving reading thrillers for since last year, I think. The first thriller I read was actually way back in 2019, and I did not really expect a few years ago. If you're going to ask me, do you see yourself reading thriller books? I, for sure, my answer will be no. And I was just really surprised that I caught myself reading thrillers for the past couple of months. And so far, thrillers, it depends on the book that you chose. Not all the thrillers are good. It's just the same on the other genres. You just have to choose the correct book, the book that you really gravitate towards, the book that will hit your interest. Because again, all of the books are great. There's no such thing as a bad book. It's just that people can say these are bad books because um, it's not for them. I mean, the author made or wrote the book to a specific target market and target readers, and they just accidentally read it and they felt that it was not really for them. That's why they can say that it's a bad book. But again, personally, for me, there's no such thing as a bad book. Going back to this one again, this is an adult thriller under a subgenre of legal thriller, and this is, to be honest, my first ever legal thriller I've read in my entire life. So this is kind of um, memorable or special since this is the first um, legal thriller I've read in my entire existence. And I got this, by the way, as a free book. This was shipped directly from the US. I'm from the Philippines, and I think it was really, really great for the author to send me a premium copy, and it's actually signed with a lot of notes. For in exchange for an honest review, the process of me getting this book was not that good. It was not perfect because again, going back to this COVID phenomenon. And anyways, I got this premium copy. It's really gorgeous, and I really love the smell. Kudos to the author. Kudos to the publisher for this. The premise, again, let's go back to the book review. The premise of this book is that we are following our main character. She decided to stop practicing her profession, which is a lawyer, and just to try to settle down as a wife. And then eventually, when they try to transfer to this new home together with his husband, they don't have kids. They have some problems with regards to their marriage and yada yada yada. Um, she stumbled into this fiasco, I think, or scandals with regards to this association. Actually, the association is the book. The title of the book uh, is based on the main character's main antagonist, which is the group of people or this company or this organization called the association, in which they are their business is the nature of business is for housing and property development. So main characters stumble into these people who are asking for help because they do think that they are being fraud by this so-called association. So the main character decided to help these people, and she needs some distractions from her marriage life, and she wants to practice again her profession as a lawyer. And yeah, she did not really expect what was waiting for her as she tries to entangle and tackle head on the association. And she just caught herself in this web of fraud, web of scandals, web of conspiracies that she did not really expect, which are totally, totally bigger than her. And she caught herself, the association is gunning for her to stop her, and of course, for the association to save themselves. It was really, really good. Let's go first to the things that I did not love about the book. This was not a perfect read for me. I do feel that I do have some problems with regards to the pacing. At first, the first part of this book is actually I found it really dragging, really slow. I think the pacing was really not for me. I do see why the author did that, why Sharon did that, but I do feel that it was a little bit or too much slower for me, and it might affect some readers who wants to get right on with the story. And I do feel that yeah, the first part of the book was really slow. The pacing needs an improvement. Um, Next thing I don't like about the book is that because I do feel that the characters needs more polishing. The characters were great. There's a bunch of characters that were following, and it might also be a negative way for some readers because um, it might be very complicated or very hard for them to follow these characters since there's a lot. But for me, I just found it was I was used to read books with a lot of characters, so I it was okay for me. But again, the downfall for that of having a lot of characters is that the author might have, not really put into more effort of making sure that these characters do have these personalities, do stand out, that these characters will become memorable to the readers, will become, have these distinct personalities that we can, oh, you know what, I love the character, you know what I mean? I think that's a room for improvement for the author to work on if she decides to, and I hope she will write another book because again, this was awesome. And yeah, those are the only two things I don't like about the book. And there's one more, but this is really minor, and this is kind of predictable. I kind of predicted the ending or where the things are going to, even though there's a lot of fiasco, a lot of scandals and it was just a mess of things that are happening. There's a lot of things that are happening here, guys. And also to add on that is that there's a lot of legal terms, which of course will teach you. It's up to you guys if it's bad or good. For me, it was really good because I was able to learn a lot of new stuff, a lot of new terms like legal terms, like oh, what word is this all about? And then I went to Google and tried to what's the definition of this? Okay, Google, please define yada yada yada, and yeah, I've learned a lot of good things. It was just really you if you're reading this book, you just really feel that oh, this is legal thriller. And for me, I do understand because this is the first time I've read the legal thriller. I definitely understand now what legal thriller is all about based on the terms. And yeah, but again, those are minor details that I don't like about the book. Now let's go to the things I do love the book. Um, this was beautifully written. To be honest, it was not even though it was really complicated. A lot of things were going on, but I do feel the author managed to write the book in such a simple but very effective manner. That even though there's a lot of things going on, it's really complicated. The story or the plots were all over the place, but the author was able to sort it out and make it really easy for the readers to follow it. There were a lot of characters again, but the author was able to make the decision when or what to write, what to say, what to happen, or the orders of the chapters, the orders of the story. It was it was brilliant for me. That's the one thing I really really like about the book. The next thing I really like about the book is that because of the story, it is a success story. It's not a spoiler, and then it's very predictable. But again, the plots, I can really feel that the author really think a lot of, you know, gave a lot of research or did a lot of research or gave a lot of effort on making things, making the plots or things in this book happen. And I can really feel that she, put a lot of heart in this book. And yeah, I like that. And then the third is that the plot already. Yes, the plot twist in the end, and also the last one third or the last third of this book was really fast. It was the pacing was really really different from the first part. It was really fast. It will catch yourself not stopping reading. this one, and you just have to, you just realize that you're at the last few pages of the book. And yeah, this was a really satisfying read. I really love this, and overall, I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Um, I think there's still room for improvement for this, and which I challenge Sharon in case she's going to write more books in the future. She needs to work more on her characters. They were great, but again, they need more personalities. But with regards to the writing, you have that talent. I am a fan. Thank you so much for being a such a lovely and caring author, and thank you so much for this copy. Again, guys, this is an indie, self-published, I think, book. And if you're looking for a legal thriller with great plot, great story, beautiful writing style, the prose was on point, fast-paced. The last part, I highly suggest this one. Pick the Association by Aaron, Sharon, and Ziegler. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope everything is good in your end. Please stay safe. Always take your medicines, take vitamins, in your home if it's possible. Always don't forget to wash your hands, and God bless you all. Bye bye.